Hi, I'm Ron Nutter, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get your Sonoff Basic to talk to Alexa, and that starts now. Well, it's been a while since I've dealt with the Sonoff device. You remember that one? This is a little $5 wonder that you're seeing directly from the Sonoff website, or you can get them off Amazon. So now we're going to take it to the next step. I've shown you how to get it working, and just to review things, we're going to switch over to my Galaxy S9. We'll go into IoT and to the eWeLink app, and just to show you, now I'm going to get it off the stand over here. I've got a bulb just sitting over here off to the side, and I've got that plugged into the little Sonoff that we wired up a while back. And let's get that light out of the way over here just a little bit so it's not going to be too in the way. But just to make sure the things are working, we're going to first control it with the Sonoff app. And that's a good troubleshooting point, because if you have a problem, this is always troubleshooting step number one. Can you control it from the Sonoff device, from the Sonoff app? So we'll tap on. Okay. You see the light coming on over here. So back off. So we verify we've got basic connectivity, because that's a good thing to do whenever you're doing this. So now we'll go back over here into the voice folder, and we'll go to Amazon Alexa, and we'll type up here eWeLink or eWeLink. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, I think you see what we're going to have to do, and we'll just tell go. Okay, well, it's searching my skills, and that's my fault. So tap up here on all skills, and we'll repeat the process. Okay, now the one we're going to want to go to is the eWeLink Smart Home Fan. There's another one that does it, but this is the one that I've worked with, so it's the one that we're going to show today. And we'll tap enable. Now we'll go over here, and this is another one of those deals when we've got to grant it access. And then what I'm going to do here is temporarily take the view back to here, and I'm going to shift into my password manager. And I know I sound a little bit like a broken record, but as you get all these different accounts for the different home control devices, please use a different password at a minimum, and don't make it something simple. So we'll go over here, and right now I'm filling in the well, do it the right way here. You got to tap in the field and come up where it says paste, and we'll get that in, and then we'll go back over here to the password manager. You have to love copy and paste with this. So we've got the password. So now we'll get the password in, go on where it says paste, tap on paste, and then I'll click on login, and we'll shift back over here to the camera. Got too many buttons going on here. Okay, now this says it's successfully linked, and you may get, see, I've already had this on and off a few times, you may get the message about getting it for permissions to link. So in that case, you'll say authorize. You don't really have a choice. So we'll tap this, and then the next thing we have to do is discover devices. I've got this in the notes, so you can actually give Alexa the voice commands to do some of this, but this is a way of doing it. So we'll tell it to discover devices, and this is where it's going to take about 30 seconds or so to do, and I won't and it's going to say turn it on. So at this point, I initially thought, I'm going to go grab the light. No, just make sure that the Sonoff Basic device has got power, and you can do that. Let me take this back to full screen here for just a second, and you'll notice. Let me get it. Yeah, you can get it. I'll get it close here. This is where when you see that little light and it's on solid, that sees your wireless network. I started to have a little bit of a panic attack when I first got gearing up for the video, and I couldn't control the Sonoff device. Make sure you got wireless turned on, your Wi-Fi turned on here. So we're just about to finish. And you see it says Sonoff Basic 1. So we'll just tap on here and we'll individually control it, because again, I like to baby step and troubleshoot this each point in the process. We'll manually turn it on. Okay, the light comes on. And now we'll go up here to edit, because it says there was a problem. It really wasn't. I'm going to change the name just to call it Sonoff, because we've got just the one device. And this is a whole nother video that we're going to have to do about planning the names of the devices. And again, just to make sure that nothing's changed, we'll tap on, tap off. Okay, so we've got that up and running. So now comes the acid test. Sonoff on.
Sorry, I don't know that.
And this is where we get into a little bit of pronunciation issue. We'll try this one more time, because I swear I did have this working. Alexa, turn Sonoff on.
Sorry, I didn't find Sonoff.
Well, let's try something. That's some of it may be my pronunciation, and we'll just call it basic. And we'll see how that works. Because this is one of the challenges of voice control. And we'll cycle it one more time just to make sure that everything is copacetic. And now it sees basic there. Alexa, turn basic on. Okay. Basic on. Okay. Turn basic on.
Okay.
You use the right commands, folks, and it's amazing how well it works. Now, I'm actually going to tell it, turn basic off.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that proves our point. Part of it's pronunciation, and part of it is, well, we all know technology is great when it works. So as you can see, this is really a pretty straightforward deal. I mean, I did this all from the Galaxy S9 Plus. The Android phones do have a leg up. iPhone users, I'm one of you, but this is one case where there is a disparity in features. With the Alexa app on Android, you can directly voice control it from here. I mean, I've got an Alexa Dot right here. I just didn't have it plugged in because I'm enjoying being able to use the phone so I don't have to be near another device. So really, it's pretty much straightforward. I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody who's been watching. I'm getting more subscribers every day, and this is why I wanted to kind of circle back around and get everything completed. I've got some more equipment on the way in because I've realized there was not a good way where I could show you how to tie stuff in on the smartwatch. So I'm going to work with some gear here in the next few days. I should have it by Wednesday, which is 2 days from the time I'm doing this video. And I'm going to try to get you as good a video from the watch I can. The problem is there's not a way where I can do like VNC or something where I can grab real-time control of the watch because there's only so much processing power in these. So, you know, there's a limit as to what can be done. But this is all going to be in the book that I've been working on, and it's getting there gradually but surely because some of this I'm taking my time with as I do it. You'll see in the description, you follow the steps that I've outlined. We did run into one problem, but that's something that you're going to have occasionally with voice control. And that's where having the eWeLink, get over here, eWeLink app, as well as the Alexa manual control from the keyboard, that's, you know, you've always got backups because sometimes voice control doesn't work. Something I found with Google Home, with a Google Assistant or the Google Home items, I actually had to turn it off, was the voice personalization because I found it was very tone intensive, or as far as pitch rather, because if I set it a little bit differently than what I normally do, it would say, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. But if I'd had somebody say it 3 or 4 times, then I'd have to remember to hit the right pitch. So in that case, that having it user specific can be a little bit of a challenge, but you know, it's a work in progress. Everybody subscribed, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I would really appreciate it. And then make sure you click the little bell for notifications. So as I do put up new videos, you will get notified of those. If you would like to consider subscribing to my email list, I'm not going to rent your names out. You're not going to get a lump sum 5-6 emails a day. I'm figuring probably 2 to 3 a week average. Right now, I haven't sent any out. But if I find a special offer on something, I will send it out to those that have subscribed to my email list so that you'll get first chance at grabbing on some of these. I've got a whole list of things. I mean, right now, I've got about 100 different videos I want to do, and that's why I'm trying to do about 3 a week, because I want to get through some of these as reasonably quick as I can, because there's so much more that's going to happen, and I want you to see it as quick as you can. One comment got left today. Anything that you have that you think so you specifically like me to see, please let me know, because this is something I want to do this to help you get as much joy and utility out of this as we can. So I just want to do, the right thing to help you. And as long as if you run into any problems, please let me know. I will try to troubleshoot as best I can, and we may have to decide that, going back to the manufacturer support is an option. But as I find little quirks in some of these things, and I'm calling them quirks, I don't consider them a bug on the manufacturer's part, but there'd be things that may be unique to one installation. I might run into a problem that you don't, and vice versa. But if we build those troubleshooting steps, then everybody becomes a winner on this. If you're a part of a nonprofit or a service organization and you're looking for something to do, this kind of technology, especially with these little Sonoff Basics or the Sonoff RF, which is a variation of the Basic, there's several things where this can be a very affordable service project, so you can get a lot of bang for the buck to be able to help some people. And you don't have to use LED bulbs. You can use regular tungsten bulbs, although the non-smart LED bulbs are getting very cheap. So that becomes a win-win. You can just put the bulb in once, and that may be the last bulb that person has for years. So I appreciate everybody's time, and I hope to do another video here in the next few days. Then another one I'm looking at doing is tying the Sonoff in to the Google Home, and we'll just keep knocking them out from there. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you again soon.